Occupying the fifth spot on our list, the Toyota Urban Cruiser fails to live up to the high standards set by the brand's world-leading reputation. The lineup starts at £30,000 for the entry-level Icon trim, but upgrading to the larger 61 kWh battery in the XL trim can push the price as high as £36,000. Despite its rugged SUV-inspired exterior featuring hammerhead lighting and chunky wheel arches, the car looks tough and rugged on the outside, but underneath it's actually pretty underwhelming and lacks any real punch. Performance is uninspiring, with the 174 horsepower motor taking a leisurely 8.7 seconds to reach 62 miles per hour, and a real-world range that often falls significantly short of its 264-mile claim. Charging is another major pitfall, as a maximum DC rate of just 67 kilowatts makes long-distance travel frustratingly slow compared to modern rivals. Moving inside, the cabin is dominated by scratchy grey plastics and a dated design that lacks the warmth and premium feel found in competitors like the Kia EV3. The 10-inch infotainment system is particularly disappointing, plagued by a sluggish interface and a slow response time that makes simple tasks feel like a chore. Ultimately, while the inclusion of a standard heat pump and a sliding rear bench adds some practicality, the Urban Cruiser's inefficient powertrain and budget interior make it a poor value choice for 2026. I'd recommend a Renault 4 E-Tech or an MG Full EV Urban instead. The Leapmotor C10 enters the market as a budget-oriented SUV with a starting price of £36,500, though frequent manufacturer grants often lower the entry cost to around £33,000. While its exterior design is clean and modern with 20-inch Trident alloy wheels and flush door handles, the vehicle's technical specifications show significant drawbacks for a long-distance family car. Power is provided by a 215 brake horsepower motor paired with a 70 kWh battery, but its maximum DC charging rate is capped at a lackluster 84 kilowatts, far behind the industry standard. Inside, the cabin features a massive 14.5-inch touchscreen and sustainable Oecotex upholstery, yet the lack of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto remains frustrating for tech-savvy drivers. Practicality is also a concern, as the 435-litre boot is notably smaller than many rivals, despite the car's large footprint. Furthermore, the driving experience is interrupted by an overabundance of intrusive safety beeps and poorly calibrated driver assistance systems that can be frustrating, or completely impossible, to deactivate. While the rear legroom is generous, the overall interior quality feels less premium than established European and Korean competitors. Ultimately, the C10's combination of slow charging, software quirks, and mediocre cargo space makes it difficult to recommend when more polished alternatives are available, such as the Skoda Enyaq or Hyundai Ioniq 5. Despite its premium badge, the BMW iX2 is a tough sell in 2026 due to its low value, low range, and impractical body style limiting headroom for the rear passengers. Under the skin, its specs are beginning to show their age. The 65 kWh battery offers a maximum range of just 318 miles, which often translates to a disappointing 230 miles in real-world conditions. Performance is punchy enough, with the dual-motor xDrive 30 variant hitting 0 to 62 miles per hour in 5.6 seconds, yet the 130 kilowatt maximum charging speed feels slow compared to rivals that now comfortably exceed 200 kilowatts. Pricing is another major hurdle, as the iX2 starts at over £51,000 for the entry-level eDrive 20 and climbs toward £53,000 for the xDrive 30, often requiring expensive tech packs just to include basics like adaptive cruise control, with a fully loaded model exceeding £70,000 and dipping the range down to a measly 280 miles. Inside, the cabin follows BMW's modern minimalist trend by removing almost all physical controls in favor of a curved touchscreen, which can be frustrating to use while driving. While the interior materials are undeniably plush, the sloping roofline severely compromises rear headroom and visibility, making the back seats feel slightly claustrophobic for adult passengers. Furthermore, the ride quality on standard 19-inch wheels is notably firm and jittery on uneven roads, lacking the refinement expected at this price point. Ultimately, with more practical, longer-range alternatives available for less money such as the Tesla Model Y or Skoda Enyaq Coupe, the iX2 feels like a case of form over function. The Subaru Solterra is difficult to recommend when compared to more capable rivals in the market. The vehicle features a 71 kWh battery and a dual-motor all-wheel drive system as standard, yet its official range of 289 miles continues to lag behind competitors like the Tesla Model Y and Kia EV6. Pricing for the 2026 model remains steep, with the entry-level limited trim starting at £52,500, and the touring spec reaching £55,500. The exterior design has been slightly refined with new bumpers and LED lighting, but it still retains the plastic wheel arches shared with its Toyota BZ4X sibling. Inside, the cabin has been upgraded with a larger 14-inch touchscreen and improved materials, although the lacks a traditional glove box and suffers from a cluttered center console. A major ergonomic flaw remains where the digital instrument cluster is largely obscured by the steering wheel for many drivers. Furthermore, while charging has improved to 150 kilowatts, the Solterra's efficiency significantly drops in cold weather, which is a notable drawback. Ultimately, while the 2026 updates provide more power and better tech, the high price point and lingering design compromises make it an EV to avoid this year. The Fiat 500e remains a lacking choice in the electric market due to its lacking specs and outdated tech. While the base model starts around £21,000 following recent price cuts, it still only offers a 24 kilowatt-hour battery with a disappointing range of 118 miles, which often drops below 90 miles in real-world driving. Stepping up to the 42 kilowatt-hours long-range version, the range improves to 199 miles but pushes the cost toward £25,000, placing it in direct competition with much more capable EVs. Its exterior design is undeniably iconic, maintaining the retro silhouette with modern eyelidded LED headlights and semi-flush door handles. Inside, the cabin is stylish and features a 10-inch Uconnect touchscreen, yet it is heavily let down by cramped rear seating and a tiny 185-litre boot. The ergonomic problems, such as the confusing button-operated door releases and a high, unadjustable seating position, make the car feel unfinished. Despite its Sherpa mode and Level 2 autonomous tech, the 500e struggles to justify its chase against new arrivals like the Renault 5 or Fiat's own more practical Grande Panda. Ultimately, unless you prioritize Italian fashion over range and utility, the 500e is a difficult recommendation for 2026.